We're up in northern Minnesota catching monster bluegills. Oh! It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. You know, it's mid-June, it's about June 15th. Right now in Mille Lacs, it's about 20, 30 mile an hour sustained winds. When that happens, I like to trailer up the boat and head out in search of big bluegills. Today we're gonna go over where to find bluegills when the water gets around 70 degrees, what type of structures they hang around, and a simple presentation to target them. God, I just love the way bluegills fight. Whoa! Really, really, really nice gill. Oh, don't flop off, big guy. Wow. Wow, that is a nice bluegill there. Nice and dark. In early June, reed beds, freshly grown weeds is key. Getting on the insides of them, getting on the outsides of them, and really working them over with your casting patterns to pick out the active spot. And right now, this whole 50-yard stretch here is really active, and we're gonna work it over pretty good. Oh, look at him go away. Another gill right out of that same spot. Hey, they're getting a little bit bigger. Now that is your typical bluegill right there. We're getting these bluegills right on the insides of these reed beds. They've been stacked in there all day. Every once in a while they move out to the edge, but now we're finding them right up in the thick of the stuff. I'm gonna get this guy back in. You know, some of the fish we've caught today have had spawn in them, others have not. So it kind of tells me with the spring we've had, it's been warm, cold, and we've seen throughout the whole state that the fish will come in for a few days and then move back out. But I think what we have here today is the fish are moved in and they're just about ready to spawn, and some of them already have spawned. So it's kind of a unique bite. You can catch fish inside the reeds, and you can also catch fish outside the reeds. There we go. Oh, this feels like a decent one. It's right in that. Oh, get out of there. Oh, look at that little tanker there. Right in the thick of that stuff. And that guy, as you can see, he's got spawn in him. So, we're not keeping any fish today, but these are just gorgeous, gorgeous bluegills. I guess that one's kind of, I don't know, 8.5 inch fish right there, but just gorgeous. I love seeing these pumpkin seeds. We're gonna put that one back. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the simple presentation we're using today.
Brought to you by Red Door Resort and Motel on the north shores of Lake Mille Lacs, Markham Technologies and the new LX9, Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water, and Yar-Craft BOATS. Experience the dry one.
Welcome back. I'm going to run through the simple presentation we're using today. I've got a feather jig there that I've cut off the feathers right behind the hook. I've got a panfish leech right there, squirmy as all get out. And you'll see where I hooked him. I didn't hook him right on the sucker. I hooked him about a 1/4 inch back. That's the one that panfish is chowing on this. He still has leech in his mouth when he's biting on the hook, and that's really key for hooking big bluegills. Now the bobber here, it's just a foam bobber, weighted on the bottom, gives you great casting ability, and you'll notice I don't have any weight in this setup. This setup here will cast 30, 40, 50 feet, no problem, and if the wind's at your back, you can get even more distance out of that. So there's no reason to throw weight on here, especially with that size of jig head there. There we go. There's a nice one. This one actually feels like it may be a bass or those little. No. That is a big bluegill. Look at him out there. Oh, come here. Oh, wow. Coloration, the purples, the dark black, the greens. I want to get that guy on a tape and see exactly how big this is. I'm guessing he's about 9.5, not quite in that 10 category. But geez, this is what they call big bluegills right there. Look at that, about 9 3/4. These are the fish I love putting back in the lake. It means the lake's healthy, it's well fed, and as long as you keep putting these bluegills back, everyone can come out and catch them. Oh, look at the size of him. Oh, wow. There we go. Whoa. Again, you know, with these bluegills, when you got a lot of line out, it's hard to tell if you got a pike until they start doing that patented bluegill swirl deal. And that right there is a monster bluegill. Wow, 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 wow. Holy cow. Wowza, wowza. Whoa. Wow. That is, I'm gonna put it on a tape, but that is the biggest bluegill I've ever caught right there. Look at the size of that gill. Just a monster bluegill. Wow, would you look at that? 11 1/4. I'm calling that 11 1/4 inch bluegill. Just look at the girth on her. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh. Well, I just got my composure back after that monster 11 1/4 inch bluegill we caught. I'm gonna cast right back in the same area. And I'm not hoping for a bluegill bigger than that, but another one that size would definitely make my year. Not my day, my year. When we come back, we're gonna talk about where in these reeds we're targeting these bluegills.
I'm Mike Verdea with McCoy's Inn Guide Service. Just going over a couple things I do for smallmouth on Mille Lacs here. One thing I do that really helps me fish smallmouth is I'll set up one of my rigs all the time with a little swivel about 2 feet in front of my leader here. That way if I'm in shallower water and the fish slide off the edge, all I need to do is reach into the box, grab a split shot. You can attach it up here on the braid so it doesn't damage your leader, but then you still have a nice clear leader and you can start targeting those fish in 10 to 12 feet of water with the same light baits. And that's another tip on the water.
Welcome back. The areas we're targeting today, cattails, immature wild rice, and emerging reeds has been key for big bluegills today. Another nice bluegill. What we're doing here is any indifference in these reed beds we're targeting. Inside turns, outside turns, bigger clumps, smaller clumps. Basically, we're just trying to pattern these big bluegills like this. Not all reed beds are the same. There's insides, there's outside points, and right now we're finding them on the inside turns of them. So if you can get your bait right in a pocket, 9 times out of 10, this is what you're gonna get. It's another nice bluegill. Another nice bluegill. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. This guy, I'm guessing, is gonna go a shade over 10. I mean, oh. Let's get her on there. Look at how fat that one is. That is 11 right on the mark. Well, folks, it's not as big as the one I caught earlier, but it's a great bluegill to end the show on. I'm gonna get her back in the water, and you'll catch more from me on the water.